Did that count?
They're counting it.
And they are counting it. That's how
What
you
a
win the first
momentum
half.
turn.
Crimson Tide crowd is coming alive in a big way, and you can see the 5 players in the court for the Tides are feeding off.
Big showing from families, the student body, a great amount of staff here tonight.
Gonna be Crimson Tide ball, and this place is at a fever pitch. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Everett High School for tonight's game between the Brighton Bengals and the Everett Crimson Tide. The Crimson Tide enter tonight's matchup at 12-3. It's been a big season for second-year head coach Stanley Chamberlain as he looks to navigate his Crimson Tide into the tournament, which they already have qualified for the second year in a row. But now it's not just about qualifying, which has already happened. Now it's about securing one of the top 4 seeds. And I talked about it in the girls' broadcast because they are now 14-2. And right now, the boys are in kind of that same pattern. I believe they're neck and neck for that 3 seed with Cambridge right now. But even if you fall into that top 4, you put yourself in really good position to secure a couple home games and be playing at the beautiful court that you know is your own until it goes to the neutral court stage. So that's the kind of season that the Crimson Tide are having. They are facing a pretty tough opponent tonight. Don't let their record fool you. The Brighton Bengals come into this game at 7-10, and of course, they need to try to win out to qualify for the tournament. But if you look at their schedule, they've had some tough losses, and they've played some really good teams. So you're going to have to show up and play tonight and be ready for what would be a very scrappy Brighton Bengals squad. Right now at this time, I'd like to send it down to our public address announcer, Chris Miller, for tonight's introductions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Everett High School for the nightcap of tonight's varsity doubleheader between the Bengals of Brighton and your Everett Crimson Tide. Now for the starting lineup. Starting first with the visiting Bengals. A junior guard, number 4, Jamel Shahid. A junior forward, number 11, Amari Ward. A junior center, number 23, Daryl Handy. A senior guard, number 2, Nate Francois. And a senior guard, number 3, Jair Peace Traylor. And now for your Everett Crimson Tide, a sophomore guard, number 11, John Munexon. A sophomore guard, number 13, Dimitri Felipe. A junior forward, number 4, Kyle Elsey. A junior forward, number 33, Frankie Auburn. And a junior guard, number 1, Omar Quilter.
Nice job by Chris Miller getting the place going here on a Friday night. Big house on the Big Hill. This is game 2 of our doubleheader, as we mentioned earlier. The girls enjoyed a big victory over Charlestown to improve to 14-2. And now it's the boys' turn as they take on the Bengals of Brighton High School. If this matchup happened a couple of years ago, this would have really been a big-time matchup. Brighton had some studs on their team a few years ago. They had one kid who ended up at Coastal Carolina who is a football player along with being a basketball standout. They had a really nice guard. And, of course, we had our super team that won the Division I North that year. But here we go, meeting 2 years later. And this is the only meeting between the two this year. So for the Crimson Tide, they trot out their familiar starting lineup of number 1, Omar Quilter, number 4, Kyle Elsey, number 11, John Munexon, number 13, Dimitri Felipe, and number 33, Frankie Auberg. Nice take by the sophomore, John Menexent, and the Crimson Tide are on the board first in their first possession, 2-0. Menexent defending. Baseline drive, number 2, Nate Francois. But we're going to have a foul called on number 1, Omar Quilter. That's his first, team's first. That's over to Amari Ward. Ward over to Francois. Francois drives, he's going to throw it off the window. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on Nate Francois. Crimson Tide basketball. Dimitri Felipe will handle the point guard chores, along with Omar Quilter. They both kind of handle the ball a lot. Nice pass down low to the big guy. That's junior big man Kyle Elsey. And a nice feed from the sophomore Dimitri Felipe. This is a very young Crimson Tide team. Only one senior on the roster. That's number 5, Brandon Johnson. He'll come off the bench to give him some big minutes. Otherwise, this team will all be back next year. And again, we mentioned they're 12-3, so not good news for opponents. Great news if you're a Crimson Tide fan. Rebound goes to Elsey, who stands at about 6'7". Felipe drives, puts the brakes on, kicks it out to Menexent. Menexent's going to try it from downtown. Got it. John Menexent, the sophomore sniper, off to a quick start. And Brighton's going to take an early timeout as the Tide have an early touchdown on the board, 7-0. 6:32 left in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout too. We are back from the timeout. 6:32 left first quarter. Crimson Tide on top 7-0. John Menexent with a quick 5 points, and Kyle Elsey has the other 2. This is the kind of start you want from the Crimson Tide, but again, long way to go. So you want to keep your foot on the gas pedal. Top of the key as they reverse it. From downtown, that was number 4, Jamel Shaheed. That's no good. Quickly going the other way, it's the Tide, but coming up with the steal of the Bengals. This is Shaheed. He's going to attack the basket. That's no good. May have been blocked by Frankie Auberg. Now it's Felipe. Pushing transition. Nice dribble behind the back. He's going to find Menexent. Goes down low to Auberg. Nice take by Frankie. He'll get himself a trip to the line, shooting 2. Good ball movement by the Crimson Tide. Frankie Auberg at the line shooting 2. The junior is the leading scorer for the Crimson Tide, coming in at just under 20 points per game. Knocks down the first. Frankie's also a high flyer, so if you're a big fan of the dunk, such as I, then Frankie will certainly do that when he has the chance. He can throw it down big time. In traffic on the breakaway, kid's a boomer. All right, so defense now being played by Menexent. He's digging in, playing number 3, Jair Pierce-Trailer. That goes out of bounds, ends up as a souvenir. They'll have to send it back this way. Still looking to retrieve the basketball. Dimitri Felipe coming out of the hallway to get that one. Over to Quilter, back to Felipe. Nice pick set by Elsey. He rolls to the basket, reversal. Over to Quilter, back to Elsey. Elsey's going to send it back to the top of the key. Nice pass, Quilter. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound goes to the Bengals. Shaheed out in front. Nice take. Good bid by Quilter. Nice effort by Quilter trying to come up with the loose ball as Elsie was able to turn it away. Gonna stay with Brighton. Fresh shot clock. Nice pass down low, but Elsie comes up with the rebound. He's gonna get a few of those. Big guy. Here's Menexit driving baseline. Leaves it out for Felipe. It's gonna take a free throw line jumper, no good. And the Bengals, they're off and running. That's Jair Pierce-Trailer over to number 23. Nice basket by Darryl Handy on a really nice feed from Pierce-Trailer. So the Bengals are on the board a little over 2 minutes into this game. Reversal goes to Quilter. He's going to try it from the wing. Got it. Nice three by Omar. 11-2 Crimson Tide as we approach the 4.5-minute mark of the first quarter. Francois working on Quilter. He's going to kick it out to Shahid. Goes cross court. Back over to Francois. That's no good. Menexit with the rebound. He makes his way up the court. Oh, nice drop off to Elsie. Good pass by Felipe. Elsie unable to get it to go. Rebound attempt by Auberg, no good. And we are going to have our first jump ball of the game, and the possession arrow will go to Brighton. We're going to have our first substitutions of the game. Checking in for the Crimson Tide, number 5, Brandon Johnson, number 14, Paulo Rodriguez, and number 15, Roger Vasquez. Replacing Dimitri Felipe, Frankie Auberg, along with John Menexit. Nice job by the 3 players that just went to the bench. And the Tide are very deep, so their bench has been strong all year. Nice steal by Quilter. Good ball movement, Rodriguez. Over to Johnson, great pass down low to Vasquez. Doesn't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound. Roger working for it. That doesn't fall. And the Bengals come up with it. That is Darryl Handy, who came up with the rebound. Three-pointer is good by Jamel Shahid, the junior. Knocks it down. Bengals down by 6. Johnson gets the screen from Elsie. Rodriguez slows it down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. We're under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. That's knocked away, stolen by the Bengals. Nice pass out in transition, and that's a good didn't finish. Nice rebound by Vasquez. Good job by Roger. Johnson with a nice pass over to Quilter. Quilter tried to find Vasquez, but offensive foul is called. So it's going to go back to the Bengals with 2:44 remaining in the first. That doesn't go. Shahid just knocked one down. Almost had that one. Nice pass by Menexit. That one doesn't go. Good bid by Vasquez, but pretty good defense. Nice steal by the senior, Brandon Johnson. Way to anticipate. Excellent job by Brandon. Reading the pass, jumping on it like a cornerback, taking it for a pick 6. He's going to get himself a chance at the line, shooting 2. He did a nice job of engaging the contact, creating that. And that's going to go to the shooter every time, unless if you take the charge. Johnson knocks down the first. Two for 2 goes Johnson. And the Tide are on top, 13-5. This is Jathan Green. Over to Jair Pierce-Trailer. And great defense forces the steal. Menexit and Kevin Arist with a great double team. And it's Kevin Arist with the beautiful tip-in finish. Nice job by the junior. Another one of the big timers off the Crimson Tide bench, man. Their second unit's pretty legit. And you're seeing evidence of it right now as the defense is all over the place. Excellent job by the Tide. Bengals with a substitution. Heading to the bench, number 13, Jarrell Charles. He's replaced by number 2, Nate Francois. Shaheed's going to try it from downtown. Second three made from that part of the floor. Jamel Shaheed. He can knock it down. 15-8, Crimson Tide up by 7. And we're going to have a reach-in foul against number 1, Jathan Green. Checking in for the Bengals, number 11, Amari Ward. And he replaces number 1, Keon Foy. Actually, I called Keon Foy Jathan Green, my mistake. That was Keon Foy, number 1, and he just checked out of the game. Bounce pass knocked away. Kevin Ariste is going to try to come up with it. We're going to have our second jump ball this quarter. This time it'll go to the Crimson Tide. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Tide up by 7. Ariste over to Vasquez. Vasquez looks back door, doesn't have it. Finds Johnson. Nice take by Johnson. Over to Vasquez. Great take by Roger. Throws it off the window. And the freshman calmly makes his way to the basket. It was aggressive, but it was with patience. Out of bounds, knocked by Brandon Johnson. So it'll stay with the Bengals. 21 seconds on the shot clock, 43 seconds on the game clock. Got to watch Shaheed cross court. This is Menexent going the other way. Oh, Menexent almost put in one acrobatic layup, but he earns himself a trip to the line, so Menexent will go to shoot 2. No good. Vasquez is going to be called over the back. So Roger picks up the personal foul. Cross court, there's a guy who can shoot it. Shaheed looking for his third three of the quarter. Almost got it. Nice rebound by Ariste, gets it over to Johnson. Final 5, down to 3, 2, 1. Rodriguez almost throws it in, and Ariste unable to get it off in time. It doesn't go. And that's how this first quarter will end. Crimson Tide up by 10, 18-8. We're ready to begin the second quarter. It's the Crimson Tide with a 10-point lead. Bengals will start first. And we're going to have an illegal screen set. Crimson Tide basketball. Tide on the court right now. We have number 14, Paulo Rodriguez, number 5, Brandon Johnson, number 32, Kevin Ariste, number 15, Roger Vasquez, number 11, John Menexent. Good rotational ball movement by the Tide, swinging it around. Menexent. Ooh, nice defense right there. Good steal. And it's Shaheed. I tell you, Shahid can really shoot it because even his misses have been halfway down. Rodriguez goes hard to the tin with the left, doesn't get it to fall, but the Crimson Tide are going to be bailed out as Darryl Handy stepped on the baseline as he got the rebound. So it's going to be Crimson Tide basketball. Menexit downtown, got it. John Menexit. He likes the view. He can snipe. Rebound goes to number 2, Nate Francois, the senior. Nice cleanup there on the offensive glass. Rodriguez thinks about the three, pulls it back. 8 seconds on the shot clock. That's out of bounds. Looks like it touched Brighton last. It does. So it's Crimson Tide basketball. But again, 6 seconds on the shot clock. So the Tide will have to be decisive with their offensive possession. They're up by 11. 5-4. Going to have to get rid of this. Brandon Johnson's going to get rid of it under duress. Downtown doesn't fall. Bengals now pushing it the other way. Brighton definitely wants to push the pace, but the Crimson Tide are doing a really nice job getting back defensively. Pierce trailer, swings it around. This is Francois. 3, doesn't get it to fall. Dormeville tries to come up with the rebound, stays with the Bengals. Shahid's going to try it. Jamel Shahid with his 3rd three-pointer. And he's had another 3 go halfway down. He can shoot. Going to have to respect him, watch him at all times. I wouldn't give him too much space. That's no good. Bengals trying to get some momentum going. Nice defense by Ariste, able to turn it away. Solid drive by Francois. It'll stay with the Bengals, but better D by Ariste. Bengals moving it around the perimeter. Francois is going to try it from downtown. That doesn't go. Rebound goes to Quilter. Again, good defense by Ariste. Had a high hand in the shotting path of Francois. Now Ariste gets a nice feed down low by Dormeville, but it just rims out, unable to fall. Nice pass by Robbie Dormeville. And that man is officially hot. Jamel Shahid with his 4th three-pointer. I'm not a math guy, but that's 12 points, and Brighton only has 16. So he's filling it up officially. Timeout wisely taken by the Crimson Tide as this game has gotten much closer. It was looking like maybe a runaway for the Tide early, but that's why you play 4 quarters. Long way to go, and a few three-pointers will get you right back in the hunt. So with this timeout, Bengals down by 5. It's the closest it's been since the game started, 21-16. Let's see if the Tide can regroup. But it's Jamel Shahid, number 4 for the Bengals, the junior, 5'10" sharpshooter. He's really knocking it down. 4 three-pointers. He's 4 out of 7 from downtown. The 3 he missed were literally halfway down and out, which shows you that he's on the mark. Now, if there's one thing that's probably being said inside the Crimson Tide huddle, Coach Chamberlain is probably urging a much stronger closeout and maybe going a little bit staying in the jersey of Shahid. He's had some good looks. We definitely have the defense that can stymie that, but he definitely likes the view, and he's hot. Okay, timeout's over. Crimson Tide basketball up by 5. It's been a solid first half, but the Bengals definitely have made it interesting. Let's see if the Tide can regroup after the timeout. Menexent down low to Dormerville. Nice take by Dormerville. That ball just rims out. And got an offensive foul on Dormerville. As they said, he used his left arm to create space. And now he'll go to the bench in place of Kyle Elsey. Nice rebound by Auberg. Quilter navigating the Tide offense, finds Felipe, back to Quilter. Nice rotation over to Menexent, back around the perimeter. Good movement by the Tide. 15 on the shot clock. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Quilter thinks about it. Felipe is going to have a nice look from downtown. Got it. Nice shot by Dimitri from the wing. Big hoop right there. The Tide needed that one. 24-16. 3:45 left, second quarter. Tied by 8. Oh, good defense. Really nice feed by Shahid down low to Handy, but better defense to deny the hoop. Pass a little behind Elsey, but it stays with the Tide. Good job by Felipe getting it back. Swings over to Menexent. He's hit from that side already. That doesn't go. Oh, nice job by Quilter. What a play by Quilter. He's going to lose the assist on the initial rebound dish, but it set the play up. Elsey was able to recover on his own shot, gives himself an extra rebound. Hoop is good. Tied back up by 10. We are now at the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. Elsey just inviting the drive to the lane, using his length. But that time, it's Darryl Handy getting the better. Came up with the offensive rebound, and he makes the hoop in the middle of some contact. So Handy will go to the line, the chance at a three-point play. Foul is going to be called on Kyle Elsey. Handy knocks it down. Back to a 7-point Tide lead. Elsey flashing in the middle of the paint as the ball rotates around the perimeter. Now they find Elsey down low. Hook shot doesn't go, but Elsey controlling the glass. A big man down there. 6'7" will do that. We're going to have a jump ball, but it's going to stay with the Crimson Tide as the arrow is in their favor. Some unlucky bounces on this end of the floor. Ball just seems to be kicking out. Elsey with a distinct size advantage down low. They're trying to get it to him, but Brighton is doing a good job of flooding the passing lanes. Quilter thinks about it. Nice look down low. Oh, nice feed to Elsey. Good dish by Auberg to Elsey. And the Tide back up by 9. Keon Foy drives, kicks it out. Now it's Nate Francois. He drives. He's going to take a step back just outside the free throw line. No good. Quilter's off and running. Nice bounce pass to Menexent. Beautiful transition offense by the Tide. Coach Chamberlain has to like that. 11 is the lead. 1:45 left in the second quarter. Excellent defense by Felipe. Nice pump fake by Francois. And he will go to the line shooting 2. And the shooter's bounce goes for Francois, knocks down the first. Bengals within 10. 2 for 2 goes Francois. 8-point game. Correction, 9-point game. 30-21 tied. Minute and a half left, second quarter. Menexent thought about it. Again, nice bounce pass to Auberg. Nice finish. Frankie knows what to do when he gets it that close. Tide doing a good job of answering the Bengals surge. Francois thinks about the three. Shahid's going to try it, NBA range. That doesn't fall. Elsie's going to get the big rebound. Kyle really impacting this game. Oh, nice job by Felipe. Now, I do see that the player was set. I think Francois did a nice job getting set, but I thought Felipe did a pretty nice job of going with the Euro step. But again, I think when they see that defensive player set for a few seconds, you're really going to almost execute it perfectly. But I thought Felipe did a nice job. But nonetheless, Quilter comes up with the steal, doesn't get it to fall, but Elsie will try it just inside the free throw line. That doesn't go. Quilter with another offensive rebound. The tip out goes to Felipe. Now corner pass goes to Menexent. That doesn't go. Brighton does finally come up with a defensive rebound. And we are in the final 30 seconds of the first half. And Shahid, aggressive drive to the hole. Elsie's going to get whistled for the foul. And Shahid will go to the line, shooting 2. 20.3 seconds left, second quarter. Tied up 32-21. Shahid knocks down the first. Second attempt rims out, so the Tide can take the last shot as the shot clock is turned off. We're down to 10 seconds. Nice ball movement. Francois unable to get it to fall. That was Edwin Francois. Just checked into the game. Rims out. It's going to stay with the Crimson Tide. 1.6 seconds left, so the Tide are going to have to be quick. Not tipping quick, but it's got to be catch and shoot. Oh, that's a way to do it right there. Beautiful pass. Nice job by Omar Quilter to find Edwin Francois down low, and that was a big hoop right just before the buzzer sounded. And it's halftime here from Everett High School, and it's the Tide up by 12, 34-22. Second half is ready to begin. Brighton Bengals basketball to start. They are down by 12. Entertaining first half, but a nice finish by the Tide to stay on top. Same starting five that started the game for both teams. And that man with the ball for Brighton, that's the guy you got to watch if you're the Crimson Tide. 4 3-pointers by Jamel Shahid in that first half. Really the main reason why Brighton made this thing very interesting. Their defense has definitely gotten tough too, but he's the majority of their offense. Nice defense right there, and Quilter with the rebound. Tide have numbers. Nice pass to Felipe, and Dimitri really climbed the ladder on that one. He got way up. Just missed it, but he's going to go to the line shooting 2. And that was pretty good stuff by Dimitri. He can really fly. He was way up there. And he's only a sophomore. You've heard us talk about this Crimson Tide team. I mean, they're not only all back, a lot of them are sophomores. A couple freshmen. So if you think they're really strong this year, I mean, just wait. Future's looking really good. Nice job by Felipe, knocking them both down. Allows the Tide to set up in their press. And Felipe with the nice steal. Great pass from Menexent over to Quilter. He's going to try it from downtown. Doesn't fall. Nice outlet pass to Shahid. Corner 3. Jamel Shahid with his 5th three-pointer. This kid can fill it up. That's a quick release. He can really shoot. Menexent over to Felipe, corner 3, good. Nice shot by Dimitri. And he's having a great start to this 3rd quarter. Good defense right there. Nice job by Menexent, knocking it out of bounds. It'll stay with Brighton. But number 11 flashed into your screen pretty quickly. Quick substitution for the Bengals. Noah Francois checks out of the game. Nate Francois, rather. And he's replaced by number 15, Angel Figueroa. Figueroa picks up his dribble. Has it knocked away. Quilter comes up with the steal. Oh, nice finish by Quilter. Went up with the right, switched over to the left. Beautiful finish by Omar. Shaheed again from downtown. This one doesn't fall. And traveling is called. So we got a timeout called with 6:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Tied in control, 41-25. So if you're Brighton, you're continuing to look to get the ball to Jamel Shaheed. He has 5 3-pointers. If you're the Crimson Tide, you're going to defend him. Tide has done a great job really limiting everything else. So they've really made some things happen. Got some nice flips right there by our senior, Julia Halabowicz. Great job tumbling there in the middle of, from court to court. Baseline to baseline, rather. Well, actually center court, but that's still pretty good. I can't even do like anything, so good stuff by Julia. Not great commentary by me, but I'm working on it. Trying to ad-lib here. I got a good audience, though. I got people laughing. So 6:11 left, 3rd quarter. 41-25, Tide on top. And it's going to be Tide basketball. Quilter over to Menexent. Nice ball movement from Felipe to Quilter. 3-pointer narrowly goes down, but just rims out. Good ball movement, though. Shaheed, this time it's a long 2. Again, Brighton's offense runs through Jamel Shaheed. He's having quite a game. Tied on top, 41-27. 5.5 minutes left, 3rd quarter. Good reversal. Oh, nice take. Good feed. Great job by Felipe, driving to the hoop, and then a beautiful touch pass to Elsie. Kyle knows what to do with the rest. Then Felipe almost comes up with a steal. Tell you what, Felipe is dominating this 3rd quarter. He's doing it on all ends of the floor. 3-pointer no good. Quilter with the rebound. Races it out to Elsie, who finds Felipe. He's ahead of the pack. And Felipe will get himself a chance at the line. Nice take. Again, Felipe having a big 3rd quarter. Knocks down the first. Keon Foy checks into the game for Brighton, replacing Angel Figueroa. Felipe knocks them down. Out of bounds, going to stay with Brighton. Brandon Johnson checks into the game, replaces John Menexent. Johnson with a very strong first half. Menexent has had a pretty solid game as well. Handy's pass is stolen. This is Johnson. Auberg to Elsey to Johnson. Ball's not even hitting the deck. Picture perfect. Johnson's going to try it from downtown. That doesn't fall. Everything but the result was excellent right there. And that's okay. That's a shot you want Brandon taking. It was a good look, good rhythm. You take that again if you get it. Rebound goes to Felipe. All over the place. That one almost happens. Oh. Good hustle by Keon Foy, tracking down the loose ball, went all the way to the back wall. Tide again, able to set up in their press, which has provided some difficulties for Brighton. And if it's not long range, Shahid's driving to the hoop. All around complete game. Felipe, corner three, second one from that view. He loves the view. Felipe having, what a game. I might as well just record myself and just repeat it a few times because it's the Felipe show here in the third quarter. Dimitri doing it all. Three-pointer doesn't fall. Quilter. I tell you what, Omar's been racking up the rebounds. Auberg's going to try it from downtown. That's good. The Tide got it going now. High tide warning, 51-29. Ooh, Elsey. Elsey read that one from a mile away, but contact was made. Good call. Good effort by Elsey. Good toughness by Shahid. He got right up. Good, clean, hard foul. Basketball play. A little bit of contact. Never hurt anybody. Nice job. All parties keeping their heads cool. 51-29. Tied on top. 3 minutes left, third quarter. Foy driving on Felipe. Nice help by Vasquez, but a really nice finish by Keon Foy. The junior point guard slashed to the hole. Went to the very last inch of his wingspan with his lefty layup. Able to knock it in. Nice job. Oh, nice look by Johnson to Auberg. Out of bounds. Going to be Crimson Tide ball. Tied up by 20. Tell you, good movement. Oh, Johnson. I really like the facilitating play of Johnson. I'm looking at his eyes. He's looking guys off. He's really making the right pass every time, and it's a crisp, accurate pass. I like the play of Brandon Johnson. Doing a nice job. The lone senior on the roster, really, he really paces the offense nicely. Ooh, all right. Nice defense by the Bengals, coming up with the steal. And that's going to be, it's a backcourt violation. Good hustle by Keon Foy, but all for naught. See, they're out of bounds at backcourt. It was going to the Tide. Ball was not deflected, so it cannot go backcourt. Felipe tries it from the opposite corner. He made two from the other end. That time it doesn't fall. Good look, though. Good pass. Nice hands by Vasquez. Vasquez misses Johnson. The right idea. Right idea. Just a little out in front. It's okay, though. It's the right play. Shahid drives, goes to the left, and he gets that to go. Shahid really making it happen here. Quilter back to Johnson. Oh, nice look to Auberg. I mean, again, I just got done telling you. Johnson can really dish. Oh, nice block by Auberg. Great job by Frankie, able to get a piece of Amari Ward's shot. Yeah. So 51-33 tied on top. 55.6 seconds left. Three-point attempt, no good. Just to beat the shot clock. Nice pass by Rodriguez. Out in front to Quilter. Goes back to Rodriguez. Now they'll settle it down. About a 12-second difference from game clock to shot clock. We're under 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Tied on top by 18. That pass off the hands of Vasquez. Brighton can take last shot, but they're not going to. In fact, they're going to give it back to the Tide. Offensive foul is called on number 3, Jair Pierce-Traylor. The senior commits to the offensive, so it's going to be Tide basketball with 16.8 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. Five seconds. Gonna have to get rid of it. Through the wickets of Roger Vasquez. 1.7 left, third quarter. Not a bad attempt off the glass, no good. And 3 quarters of play are done here at the high school. Fourth quarter coming up, Tide on top of this one, 51-33. Fourth quarter is here, and it's about to begin. Tide on top, 51-33, and it will be their basketball to begin things here. We're going to have a reach-in foul against Brighton. Looks like number 3, Jair Pierce-Traylor. Quilter thinks about it, sends it back to Johnson. Back to Quilter. Looking for a flasher, nothing there. Nice rotation, good movement. Oh, nice take. Rodriguez. He's going to pick up the offensive foul, but again, just taken aback by his athleticism. He really, he soared up there, but nice defense, able to take the charge. Good call. Good trap right there. Nice job by Johnson coming up with the steal after Dormerville knocked it away. But the Bengals are going to get it right back. Nate Francois. Nice job by Rodriguez again. Showing off the vertical as he was well above the rim on that one. Able to come up with the block. Nice job by the junior. Quilter, top of the key, 3. No good. We might have a slippery spot there. Yeah, I think we need to check that out. We got something going on the floor. Coach Chamberlain just taking a look. Something is very slippery. It's probably from the charge. We had a little bit of a charge. There's no mop, so the officials and the head coach are doing their best with the old sneaker. Let's just try to evaporate the water. I mean, there's a head coach just doing it all. How about your head coach, ladies and gentlemen, Stanley Chamberlain? You know, He's the head guy, and he's going to make sure things are right out there. Nice job by Coach. So after the officials' timeout, we got 7 minutes exactly left in this fourth quarter. Tide hanging on to an 18-point advantage. Shahid's three-point attempt is no good, but he's fouled in the act, so he's going to get 3 at the line. Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second. And Shahid, as no surprise, he can shoot, whether it's three-pointers or the foul line. Knocks them all down. 51-36, Tide on top. Nice play by Quilter, able to climb the ladder to keep that in play, all while throwing a nice pass over to Rodriguez. Johnson now has it. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Working it around. Good job defensively by the Bengals. Bengals are doing a really nice job of bogging down the interior. So the Tide are having a hard time going inside. They do have a size advantage, but Brighton's been very active, really trying to block those passing lanes. That foul was before the shot. So the Bengals will inbound on the baseline. Corner three, no good. Handy had the rebound, but it's stolen by Rodriguez. He's going to go to the hole. And we're going to have a foul called. So actually, that was not a foul call against Brighton. It's Brighton basketball. I think it was a violation. I think they called up and down. Nice D by Dormerville, but really nice finish. Keon Foy, good finish at the rim. Dormerville was right there. And again, we're not out of the clear here. I mean, Brighton's got it down to 13. And the way they can shoot the three ball, or Jamel Shahid anyway. And Francois is going to get fouled. The Tide still are looking for their first points of the quarter. Just about a little over 2.5 minutes into this quarter. They're still at 51. It was 51-33 to start this quarter. 5-0 so far in this quarter in favor of Brighton. Substitutions coming in for the Tide. Kyle Elsey checks back in along with Frankie Auberg and John Menexon. Brandon Johnson, Roger Vasquez, and Paulo Rodriguez head to the bench. Quilter comes up with the rebound. Felipe pushes it, finds Auberg. Back to Felipe, over to Quilter. Felipe calls for the isolation, works, nice dish to Quilter. Good pass to Menexon. Nice entry pass to Elsie. Menexent kicks it out to a wide open Auberg. Doesn't get it to go. Elsie with the big rebound, making it look easy. Nice job by Kyle down low. Big hoop right there. Now they go the other way. Francois working, drives to the hoop. Nice finish by Noah Francois. That was a pretty good finish. Noah Francois could do some things. Oh, nice take. Kyle Elsie. Nice feed. Elsie heading to the hoop, making some things happen. Felipe, nice dish to Auberg. So it's Auberg at the line, shooting 2. 55-40, tied up by 15. 4:03 left in the fourth quarter. So Auberg knocks down the first. Having a little conversation with Felipe before he takes the second. Oh, nice job by Quilter. Ooh, it's close. All right. Good call. Kevin O'Neill does have some of the best eyes I've ever seen. He'd never miss that call. That's good vision right there. Oh, nice steal. Quilter has it. Elsie. Ooh, Elsie was thinking, yeah, I got you, Kyle. I know you were thinking two-hand pull-up on the rim. But a good foul right there. Good smart reaching. Because that's what's going to happen when a 6'7" gets that kind of feed down low. Misses the first. Oh for 2, but Felipe comes up with the rebound. We got a grab of the arm right there, so Felipe. And that's bonus situation. We've been in the bonus the last 2 fouls. So Felipe will go to the line with a 1-and-1 coming. Nice job by Dimitri. Oh, good hands by Quilter, but Keon Foy somehow stays with it. Shahid gets the three-pointer blocked by Menexent. But then the ball did end up back in the hands of Shahid. Foul before the shot. And timeout called after the Bengals hoop. 58-42, tied on top, 3:20 left in the fourth quarter. So still some time left for things to take a weird turn if you're a Tide fan, or a wrong turn. But if the Tide just continue to do what they do, they should be okay. But still, 3:20 with the way they can heat up. Got to stick with the plan here. Just got a little conversation between the officials as we get settled after this timeout. So Crimson Tide basketball. Brighton's going to try to keep the press on, try to get some turnovers. Oh, nice job by Auberg. And that's what happens when you can beat the press. Usually you get numbers in your favor. Nice job by the Tide right there. There were 3 really good passes that led to the John Menexen hoop. Nice finish by John. Under 3 minutes, tied up by 18. That pass goes through the hands of Jathan Green. So Green checks out of the game. He's replaced by number 11, Amari Ward. Menexen, nice pass to Alcee. Alcee lays it in. Nice feed by John. Good finish by Kyle. Tied up by 20. 2:40 left in the fourth. And stepped out of bounds was Darryl Handy. Go back to the Crimson Tide. Nice job by Menexen. Great feed by Alcee. It all started by Felipe. Felipe found Alcee at half court. Alcee had his head up, found a wide open Menexen. He finishes at the rim. Going down low to Alcee. Kyle continues to have a big game. Proven to be the ultimate mismatch down low. A lot of teams are going to have a hard time with him. He's 6'7". He's got great hands too. He keeps it above his head. And especially in this case, looking at the Brighton roster, they don't have a player over 6. Well, they do have one player that's 6'4", and I don't think he's gotten into the game. I think he's one of their younger guys, so it just otherwise they don't have a player over 6'1" after that. So pretty tough. Well, 1-1 coming up is good. Jair Pierce-Trailer knocks down the first. And he knocks them both down. Tied up by 22, 66-44 as we approach the last minute and a half. Got a couple freshmen out in the court. Number 31, Stephen Cordero, and number 2, David D'Souza. Oh, nice look down low. Auberg finishing at the rim. Nice D by Alcee, able to bother that shot. Here's D'Souza. And a timeout has been called by Coach Chamberlain and the Crimson Tide with 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. We're going to have some more substitutions. Checking into the game, number 32, Kevin Arist, along with number 21, Edwin Francois. And Roger Vasquez also checks into the game. So now the Crimson Tide have 3 freshmen on the court and 2 juniors. Not bad. Arist down low. And they're going to get Arist on the offhand hook. Kind of wrapped around. Bengals basketball, 57 seconds left. 68-44 Crimson Tide. Shaheed from downtown, that doesn't go. One of the few that hasn't fallen tonight for Jamel Shaheed. He's had a big game. Tide playing it slow. Oh, nice feed down low. Arist puts it up in traffic. Nice job by Kevin. Shot clock is turned off. Final 24 seconds. And foul is called. Going to the line for the Bengals, number 1, Keon Foy. First one rims out. The second one does fall. 70-45. And the Tide can dribble out the clock. Looks like they're going to do just that. Well, they were going to try to. Play into the last seconds. Layup is good by Jair Pierce-Trailer. That will do it. And that's it. Our doubleheader is in the books. It's going to do it here from Everett High School with the final score, Everett 70 and Brighton 47. We want to thank you for joining us for basketball night on EHS TV 15. We'd like to give special thanks to our interim superintendent of schools, Mrs. Janice Gauthier, assistant superintendents, Mr. Charles Obremski and Mr. Kevin Shaw, high school principal, Mr. Eric Nauman, vice principal, Mr. Christopher Barrett, athletic director, Ms. Tammy Turner, and all the faculty and staff here at Everett High School. I'd also like to recognize our television studio, our director, Bill Munier, our audio engineer, Jerry Emil, cameraman Dan Natio, Joe Camley, and Noah Joyce. I'm Josh Delgazo from all of us here at EHS TV 15. Good day, good night.